Hello students, in this video we will see data abstraction and encapsulation, which is the features of object-oriented programming. So what is data abstraction? So data abstraction refers to the process by which the data and the functions are defined in such a way that any essential details are revealed and implemented details are hidden. It separates the interface and implementation of a program. Now, for example, if object-oriented programming language classes provides the public method to outside the world or to provide the functionality of object or to manipulate the object's data, any entity out in the outside world does not know about that class or that method. Now, in a simple term, data abstraction is a process of hiding the complexity from the end user and only shows essential features. For example, now if you want any information, then you type that keyword. For example, if you want to know the information about the Python or SBPU University, so at that time you type SBPU University in a Google. So, and instantly within 1 second or the fraction of seconds, you can open the portal of SPPU University. So how it happens? So as a user, you can only enter the SPPU in Google, and after press the enter button, instantly you will get the result, or you can open the website of the SPPU University. But to do this task, as a client, there is no problem, or the user doesn't worry about the details or the process to do that. But on the programmer side, the programmer has to take care that how to do the process. So when you type any keyword or any query into the Google, first that means on your mobile or on your system, then your mobile and system acts as a client. So this query is transferred to the server. We don't know where is the server. It may be in the same city or the different city or in different country. So that request or your request is sent to that server. That server will search as per your keyword, and then it will returns the result from that server to your system or your mobile phone. And during this process, different protocols, different networking mechanisms are used. So this huge processes, this number of processes or mechanisms has to be performed or has to be followed to search your result. But at the client side, the user or the client doesn't worry about that how that processes has to be performed. The user easily get the result, but in the view of developers, they has to take care about all these tasks. But all these tasks are hidden from the end user. End user can get the result only, and this process is called as a abstraction. So abstraction is a process of hiding the complexity from the end user and indicates only required output. So this is called as data abstraction. Next feature is data encapsulation, or it is also called as data hiding. So what is data encapsulation? It is the technique of packing data and function into a single component to hide the implementation details of the class from the users. Encapsulation organizes the data and methods into a structure that provides the data access by any functions or the methods that is not specified in a class. This ensures the integrity of the data contained in the object. Encapsulation applies three access specifier levels. So before that, I want to clear what is data encapsulation. Data encapsulation means collect the data inside a single unit. You know that you know about the capsule. So that capsule contains different small particles of a different medicine, but it is enclosed in a single capsule. So this is encapsulation. Encapsulation means collection of different data into a single unit. The best example of data encapsulation is a class. The best example of data encapsulation is a class because class contains different data members, that is variables and member function. So inside a class, you can define n number of variables and n number of methods. So class encapsulate different variables and the methods. So class is a best example for data encapsulation. Encapsulations define three access levels. So when you define the data inside a class, there are three access specifiers, or we can say that access levels, which helps to controls the data access. So any data or the function with access level public can be accessed. Now there are three in case of object oriented programming. There are three levels of access: public, private and protected. Public, private and protected. So these public variables, if you define the variable as a public, that variable can be accessed anywhere in a program as well as outside the program. When you use the protected access level, so it allows any data or the function to be accessed only by that class or by any class that is inherited by it. That means that protected access level is defined inside a parent class, and only its immediate child can access that protected variables or the member function. And private access level, if you define the variable as a private, then that variable can be accessible only inside that function in which you define. It will not access inside a whole class as well as outside the class. So data encapsulation means accessing or encapsulation of or collection of different data members into a single unit, and we can access these data members by using the three way, by using the protected access level, private access level and public access level. Next we will see applications of object oriented programming. So where we use this object oriented programming, especially we are focusing on a Python. So object-oriented programming played an important role to develop the system or the applications which are efficient and easy to upgrade. Some of the areas where object-oriented programming has been used successfully or implemented successfully are as follows. For example, client-server system. We use client-server system because you use the Google. So Google is the code for the Google is done on any server, and you access the Google from your mobile phones or the laptop. So this is a client server approach. Real time systems, you can check a weather, you can see the that is live news. So this is the example of real time system. Object oriented database or distributed database, parallel programming, decision control system, office automation system, artificial intelligence, networks for programming other devices, computer-aided design systems. Then CAD CAM, you have listened about the CAD CAM. Design uses interface, simulation and modeling, compiler design. So there are a number of applications in which we can use the object-oriented programming. And Python is a very useful language because it is used worldwide. It can be used in big data application, IoT applications, and there are a number of areas in which Python is used. So in this video, we have seen about the encapsulation, data abstraction, and applications of object-oriented programming. Thank you.